Hi everyone, it's Gail, and we are going to work some more on this. I think maybe we'll get done today with these. I do have a piece here that I want to make. I had a request to show how I made this little piece, so we'll do that too. But let's say hi and hugs. Hi and hugs to Natalie Ann, Marcy, Marla, and Colleen. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. Okay, maybe we'll start with making this little piece. That's what we'll do, I think. I'm gonna set this over here. All these things. I think I might use I don't know what to use to cover it. Let's just make it non-Christmas and then we will go from there. I have these beautiful papers kind of here next to me that are from Tracy Fox. So love junk journals, and they are they're kind of collagey, so they'd work well for this. Okay, so as you can see, this is just a little flip out. Then this is a pocket, and it's just made out of a window envelope. And first thing we're gonna do is kind of cut it to size because we want it to be no more than 8.5, because it's going to fit on a page. I might cut it just slightly less than 8.5. And we'll just say we're going to allow ourselves to throw that away. Okay. Yeah, and I wanted to tell you too that my friend Emily is here, so you may hear some vacuuming and such. Okay, so then we're just gonna cut right here, like so, okay? And then this side here is going to be the pocket, and I think I think I'm gonna cut that off just because it's fairly thick. And we'll be putting decorative paper on it, so there's that also. Okay, so I'm just going to take that off there too. Okie dokie, now we are ready to cover it. So really, it's just cutting it to size, opening it up, and then cutting off this page right here. So, yeah, so that's pretty easy peasy. Okay, let's find some prettiness to put on here. I love this right here. So let's see, I'm going to take off these. And that way we can take off this. I think, yeah, that's going to be right about the right size too, so that's good. I kind of want that to show there, so I think I'm going to take off right here. And then I'm going to do it about right here, and we'll fold that over. So that, okay. So we're going to do this first. So I need to trim off a little on the bottom. Then we'll actually have a piece that we can use in just about any journal, right? Not just Christmas. Okay, so then we start gluing. So yeah, I wanted to do this, and then we'll get busy on that, the blue covered journal. We've got the pockets in case you don't remember where we were last time. But we've got the pockets in, so really what we need to do is fill the pockets, and we don't have a lot to work with, so we're going to have to make some stuff to work with. Yeah, that's close enough, I suppose. I don't know, maybe I might see if I can take that off. I don't know. Okay, and then I'm just going to fold that over. Then in a minute, once this gets dry, more dry, we'll do the thumb notch. So that's going to be our little pocket that'll be on the page. This, however, will flip out. Okay, let's see if I can kind of I just got it over the fold a little too much, so. Okay, now we're okay, I think. Yeah, we'll call it good. Okay, now it's a matter of covering our bits here. And we're going to do, as in this one, we're going to cover both sides, and then we're going to make a little pocket right here. So, oh, I see what I did there. I took that clear across. Oh, well, whatever. You can cover it however you want. So, but yeah, I just, I promised in this pink Christmas series that I'd show how to do this. But we have enough pockets in that pink one. However, I have a couple more pink ones on the horizon. It's becoming the Christmas of pinkness. I don't know why, it just is. So, okay. I could put that down there. This is so tiny. You know what I might do is I might use some washi. Like, I could maybe use some of the Amity Bloom washi on there. It's not gonna, that one's not gonna quite cover, but this one would, I think. Let's see, let's try it. Don't know till you try sometimes. So my husband just got home from the grocery store, and I hear him upstairs interrupting Emily. They always have to have a big chat. She loves Mike. She's so great. She's just really a good egg, that one. Okay, so, and bless her heart, because of her, I get to do what I love. This. Okay. I'm kind of making that go out from the envelope just a tiny bit, but yeah, that'll be good. That's gonna work, I do believe. Okay, and then let's use another color like this. Can go down this side. Oh, I could use one that's skinnier because that's not going to show. Let's use this one this time. Okay, so I only want probably that much. I've seen that Amity Bloom has had new washies, and I'm never quick enough to get them. I love her washies, but yeah, like I say, I never can get them quick enough. I see her post on Instagram or something, and then go over there and they're gone already. Okay, so there's that. That's kind of a good way for those to cover those skinny bits, isn't it? Okay, and then let's use the blue just for a little contrast. Okay. Oops. Coordination is an issue for this girl sometimes, I'll tell you. Okay, so I'm going to kind of try and cover any white edge. Okay, we need to cut you off, don't we? Just going to cut that off. And yes. Okay, so there's that part. Let's now get rid of this. Gosh, it's looking kind of rainy out in our neck of the woods today. Yeah, don't know if it's supposed to be, but let's use, ooh, I love this right here. Okay, I need to move my little journal so I have some room to work here. But let's yeah, let's use this little bit on this side. I'm gonna just tear this off, and then tear this off, and tear off the white. I just printed these off because somebody watched a video where I initially showed this kit from Tracy Fox, and I was like, oh yeah, I love those papers, and I think I've used them up. So I just printed them off this morning, and here I am using them up already. Oh man, that is so good, except that I think I'm going to need a little something across there maybe. But I think this will suffice as a pocket as well. So I'm just going to go here and fold that like that. Now we need something to cover up this part. Like that part, okay. So as you know, we just got back from Grand Junction watching our granddaughter play volleyball, and we're supposed to go to Bozeman tonight, but my daughter's having some problems. She's the one with Crohn's, you know, and she's having a little bit of a flare-up from, you know, all the goings on, flying and, you know, and then I don't know, just all the goings on. And so we were going to stay the night with them, but I don't want her to have company, you know. So I think we're going to just watch at home, and that will be good. Okay, so I think we can put that on. Yeah, so if you're the praying kind, please say a few prayers for my sweet girl. Okay, I think I need to cut some of that off, so I'll just get this on as best we can here. Yeah. It's good. And then we can cut this part off. Okay. And then this one, we're going to put glue on the bigger side, and then we'll just glue the 3 sides of this small pocket. So this here, okay, so there's that. I'm going to punch a little hole there. Okay, and then we'll wrap it round and glue it. Didn't do anything there yet, did I? So yeah, I'm just gonna go down the sides here like that. Make that a little side tuck sort of pocket. Okay. Now I need to put something there, so I'm gonna grab my tapes again and see what we have that could work across there. I love this one. Yeah, we'll just cut that a little long and then I'll trim it off. And I do put glue on washi because washi is made to be removable. So if you want it to be permanent, you really need to put on a little extra glue here. Okay, I can just wrap that around, I think. Okay, so there's that part. Now this is going to be a little tricky because it's very skinny. Well, those are... See, that's not big enough. I wonder if this one will fit. I don't think it would be necessarily a bad thing for it to be in the crease. It's pretty thin. Okay, let's set you aside for a second. Okay, now this is going to go right here. Okay, let that stick for a minute, and then we're gonna put a thumb notch here. Okay, and there you have it. So this would go onto a page like that. And you'd glue here and here and here and make it a side pocket. And then this just flips out. It's just kind of a fun little flippy thing. So I hope that helps for the person that asked how to make that. So good. We've got, I mean, we can decorate this too, but I think I would wait until I saw what journal I put it in. I may put this in a Christmas one, in one of the pink ones. I just may do that. Okay, so we'll set those aside. And I think we can get rid of this. And we can get rid of the glue stick and the punch and the drawer of washi. Okay, so And there's that one there. And I do think it's fun to have some sort of something in there. So in this one, maybe, you know, maybe we'll put a butterfly there or something. I don't know. But just wanted to show you the process. Okay, this little journal is complete. So we're going to set it aside. And we're going to get Mr. Blue Journal. Okay, and where I was with this is I only have a few things left to put in pockets. So what we're going to do first is, you might remember I had this Tim Holtz cover for the scrapbook paper, and I put tea bag paper on this side, and let's collage this, and then we'll have some things that we can put in pockets, I think. So, and these very much lend themselves to collage, these little papers. So I think is this the lighter one? This is the lighter one. So maybe I'll use this page. I like the Santa so much. Okay. Let's do this thing. I need some things for the corners. And I do have scraps from cutting out the ephemera because they put there was, you know, when you cut out the ephemera, there was actually some that was patterned in back of. Okay, let's use some of those. Oh, I guess I do need this, don't I? I probably need that too. Alrighty then. Let's get busy. And I need this still. Okay, we're just gonna glue and get some bases done. We can decorate or not or whatever. Whatevs. Okay, get that up to the edge. It's not straight, of course, because that was me cutting with it. Okay. Trying to find the corner that looks maybe the straightest. Okay. I think you have had it. I don't know why I do the corners first. It's just my habit. I just always do the corners and work in from there. No particular reason other than it makes my brain happy, I guess. Okay. So Mike and I have a busy evening of watching volleyball tonight. Katie's playing, as I said, and we're not going to go, so we'll be watching it on TV. And Addie also has a game. So, and now we're not in Grand Junction to be able to watch it in real life. Oh, it was just so much fun to be there. I loved it. Okay, so maybe we'll just kind of put that down like that. So yeah, it's basically taking a collage and tearing it apart and putting it back together again. I know, to anyone but us, it would make no sense whatsoever. I'm going to go over on this because that one did not go clear to the top. Okay. And then I've got these doggies too. How about we go that. And what did I do that the exact right size? I did. Just, it's amazing. Okay. So, you guys, I got up today and I was in a bit of a funk, and I think a lot of it was not being able to go to Katie's game, but I was feeling in a bit of a funk, and now I've been down here however long I've been down here and I'm feeling so much better. Definitely my happy place this is. Let's see, with this one, I don't want to go that way really. I think I'll just go here and put that there. Yeah, so anyway, maybe it's the gloomy weather. And I have a spider on my window. It's on the outside, so that's happy. But I came down and I looked up and looked out, and I'm like, ugh, there's a spider on my window. Get off my window, spider. Okay, so there's a couple of those. Let's go like this. And put that down there. I do kind of love this, using the covers of the scrapbook paper. It makes a real nice thickness, I think. Okay, Santa baby. There. Where do I want to put you, Santa? I think I'm gonna give you a little. Ha! Look at that. That fits right there too. So, my remedy for a blue day is to do some collaging, crafting of any sort. Okay. Gonna put Santa right there. Okay. And then let's see, what else do I have? Just have that. And these are all kind of, let's use this one. Look at that puppy. He's so cute. Really like the truck too. Let's see, I'm sorry, puppy. And I'm sorry, Santa. But I want the truck. Sorry, but I want the truck. There we go. Okay. And we'll put you right there. And then I think then as we go through the pockets, I'll just see what we need, and then we'll use some of these as I'll go here. Okay, it looks like if I go right here, that'll work. There. Yeah, it's a little slower process when you have to make the stuff to go in the pockets. That's why I'm such a advocate for having pre-made ephemera made up already. But sometimes that's not possible. So you do a little of this and a little of that and you get her done. Oh my gosh. Doesn't quite fit there. How about you puppies? I go right about there. Sticky. Then I'm going to do a little bit of accenting, I think, with some of the blue papers that we have. Okay, and put him there. Sorry, that vacuum's right up above my head right now. Oh, I so appreciate her though. Because of her, I can do this, which is so fun. Okay, I think what I want to do now is use some of this blue, turquoisey, to just do some accents, and I do have like that space that I need to fill. So we'll start there and go from there. Okay, like that with that. I'm thinking I like kind of one of these long strips. How long are you? Put that there. Like right there. And these are really pretty, and they used up ink, so it's like you might as well use them, right? Put that right there. Okay. I think I want some brighter ones. I might go there and here. Those won't be on this in the same, you know, the same piece. They'll be on different tags or journal cards or whatever we decide to do here. This one. Getting a little hungry for lunch. Emily, when she finishes on the main floor, she texts us so we know and we can go up and eat. I want... Thinking I might want one like right there. I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. Like that. Anywhere else? I don't know. Maybe a little something right there. It's too big. How about this one? Yeah. Okay. I think I want something right there. She thinks she's done and then she's not. Yeah, I'm going to put that right there. Okie dokie. Now, get rid of this. Put all my scraps together. Put them over here. Okay, that can go away. I think we're done with the ruler. Alrighty then, let's first see if we can place the things we already have. So I've got a couple of the beautiful journal cards from my friend Shelly at Bookshop Shelly on Etsy. Let's see where those might go. Wondering about putting them this way with that showing. I like that actually. Is that the only one of those we have? Yep. So let's put this one there. Okay, like that. We've got this journal card, which could go in the side here. Put that there. Yeah, I like how that looks with that. Okay, then I have a Santa ID. Oh, this is where I was thinking of possibly putting this in this box. But I don't think I'm going to. This one's got a lot in it already. So let's continue on. Where would you like to be, Santa? That is a tuck. We do have a spot there that could easily slide in there, never to be seen again though. So we could put it in a pocket. I think that probably needs something else. Got a couple little things that could go in there. This needs to be distressed though, as does the other one. I just feel like it needs a little, this one needs a little edge. Okay, that one's gonna go there. Let's do this one while we're at it. And then we do have things in the ephemera as well that maybe could work well. Okay, that one's just ready to go for whenever. Okay, let's think about this. So this one needs something with a picture, and I was kind of thinking of this Santa. So if we put it in, first of all, let's cut it widthwise. I think we're going to go right on the side of that. Okay. I'm going to use my bigger cutter because it's a little bit thick. But we're going to go kind of right to the side of that turquoise piece. Like so. Okay. And then height-wise, we want Santa to be right in there. So I'm thinking right about at that doggy's hat. Okay. And so then, let's see how it goes in there. What do we have happening here? Why are you stuck together? Shoot. That's gonna, okay, it's okay. Okay, so then that leaves Santa sticking out like that. So I think what I'm going to do is round the corners. And I think I might like a little lace tab or something. But first, let's get it distressed here on the edge. Okay. And then look at the fun back with the tea bag. Ooh, love it. Okay, cool. Now I want a little snippet, lace or something. See what we got. That might be kind of fun. Yeah, let's use that snippet. Okay. So we're gonna go like that. And I think I want my rusty staples. Yeah, super fun. Super fun. Okay, you are going to go in here, Mr. Santa Claus. And then it's got some nice lace at the top. Okay, that's happy. Okay, here, I was thinking this other little tag could go in. Yep, we did both sides. But then we need another tag. So what if I'm going to cut that right on that edge, and we're going to make some small tags. See how that goes. Okay. Looking almost straight. Okay. And this one, oh, I would have to cut off Santa. So what I'm gonna do is cut this here. It can be a little tag or a journal card or something. Santa can kind of show there. Yeah, I think I want him about there. So I was so happy to have that truck, and now I've cut it all up. Oh well, oh well. That's how it goes. Okay. That'll work there. And then I think I want to go more towards the middle or back of the book, just so all of these aren't right at the beginning, you know. So let's see. Oh, what about this going in there? That would work. It's just around the corners, and I think I also think I need like a focal point or something on this. Whoop. Okay. We'll see if there's something in the kit ephemera that we could okay. Nice thing about that tea bag paper is you don't have to do any distressing on that back part. We have here. I got some pupper dogs. So many pupper dogs. And then maybe like a little label right there. Okay, let's put those on there. It's puppy heaven. They are so happy. So I should say again that this this kit that's the digitals that we used for this journal and the other are from Shabby Dabby Yuda. Okay, I would like a label there, but I don't know. I'm not sure quite what. That's fine. I think that works. I wanted it to be vertical. Granted, the green is a little darker than what we've got in this journal, but we have it in other places on the paper and stuff, so it's okay. Okay, so there's a little journal card to go right in there. Good, good. Now, what do we need in the middle signature? That's attached. We need something in there. So that might be where we use this. I think I could cut it right there. It's amazing how quickly we use up one of those, isn't it? One of those, yeah, I'm going to have to take off this bit. I don't know what I'll use that for, if anything. Let's make sure it fits. And it does. Good, good, good. Okay. Again, I'm going to round the corners. I just feel like it looks more finished. Gonna need to dump my chomper. Starting to spit. Okay. I really like this one as it is. I don't feel like it needs any extra decoration. It's just, I mean, you could put a label up there, but I like it just as it is. So I'm just going to slide that in there. And now we have something there. Okay. We did that. We did that. Where's that little? We did that. Where's that little side tuck thing? And I see a side tucky sort of thing. This. Because this, I'm wondering about, like, look at these little cards. There's 3 of them. We need to use them somewhere in here, don't we? Like if he, oh, he doesn't quite work. Is it weird to have this sideways? I don't know that it is weird. So I'm going to put in a couple of those there. Okay. And this one can go in here. Since I've got them all prepared, I want to use them. Okay. And all I have left of this is a couple little pieces, and that's okay because I have more journals to come, more pink ones. If you can believe it. She who said she likes the red and green the best, which I do really enjoy the red and green, but you guys, I think I need to sign this, and I think we're done. I gotta find my pen. Let's stand up here. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so where can I could write it right across there maybe. I think I'm gonna just do it right down here. This makes sense. Well, I should say these 2 little journals will hit my Etsy shop now in between travels. 2025. There we go. Okay, should we do a quick flip through of the 2 of them? I think we have time. So we might as well, I better put the lid on my glue. It's starting to look unhappy. Okay, so there's this one. It's got the pretty little edge and our fun little fairy there. There's lots of room in these to do all of your December memories and enjoy the cuteness along the way. I love these digitals. I think they're adorable. And love these too. Love this too. A little Ideal magazine along the way. Oh, sorry about the vacuum. She's really going for it here. And this is a fun little piece. Let's take that off and look at that because I don't really remember. Oh yeah, it's got a little pocket right here. Do I have something I can put in the pocket? Again, this is why I always go back through them, is because I tend to Otherwise, I tend to miss something. What about this one? All of these are the same size. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to stick these 3 tags right in here. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. And then she just clips right there. Okay. I'm putting that down low so that it doesn't impede the closure. And some more fun Ideal magazines. And then I love this Santa paper too. That's from Vintage Studio. No, that's, yeah, Vintage Studio 717 and Triple V Vintage Collaboration. And Triple V Vintage is where you find those papers to order on Etsy. Okay, guys, well, that's the blue one. And just in case you didn't remember the pink one, the pink one's got pearls on the end. And similar papers set up. What fun. Yeah, love that. Ideal magazine. Here's the sack in this one. This one has the little thing that we made as well today. This. Excuse me. And a wraparound pocket. One of Bookshop Shelley's journal cards. Okay, and there you have that one, and it's signed back here. There we go. Those 2 little journals will be headed to my Etsy shop, and we've got to start for another journal at some point. So all is good. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you have a grateful day. Be kind always, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.